Hey everybody, and Happy New Year. As we're going into 2025, I just want to share my picks for my top five silver 1 ounce bullion coins. These selections are just based on my personal experience, observations, and I did a detailed comparison of premiums across many large dealers. Now, just to clarify, not suggesting you have to stack or you have to do anything, but not suggesting that you need to stack massive amounts of each of those coins. I just believe it's smart to have some exposure to some of the best coins that are available. And, each coin on this list has some unique qualities that make it valuable to your stack. And just to give you something to think about. So without further ado, we can dive into the list of my top five silver coins for 2025. That being said, um, this is in no particular order, but number one, the Canadian Silver Maple Leaf, which is an absolute undeniable classic. Many of you will love that. It's got a very iconic design with the maple leaf, especially the newer ones with the radial lines are amazing. I really like how those look. And since Royal Canadian Mint had introduced the Mint Shield technology in 2018, I personally have not seen any milk spots on any post 2018 maple leaves. The maple leaves are also very highly liquid, strong demand in both the US and internationally. Its premiums can sometimes be higher than under other coins, but it's got really good advanced security features like the radial lines that I mentioned, the micro engraving, and just with how desirable it is, I think it's a very good choice. So, number two, the American Silver Eagle. It's arguably what many people consider the best of the very good ones when it comes to bullion coins. It's one of the most sought after coins on the market, especially in the US. It is extremely liquid, particularly at coin shops, and often commands a higher premium when you're ready to sell, both in private party sales and to coin shops. However, in the price comparison I did, the Silver Eagle was the most expensive coin out of these five that are on the list, 80% of the time, which kind of surprised me when you'll see one of the other coins. But despite this, its liquidity and enduring demand kind of make it a really excellent option. I personally think any stackers, especially in the US, should at least have some of these. American Silver Eagles, there's just a big demand for it. Now, I hope the US Mint will uh, start to have some better security features, but another good thing is they don't really milk spot. So that's American Silver Eagle, if you're watching this video, you likely know about the American Silver Eagle. But if not, look into it. Number three, the British Royal Mint Silver Britannia. I think the Britannias have a very stunning design, and out of everything on this list, has the most state-of-the-art security features, including a latent image that shifts between a lock and a trident. It's got surface animation as you move the coin, the waves kind of move, intricate micro engraving. These features really make it one of the most secure and like hard to counterfeit 1 ounce silver bullion coins available. Now, when it comes to affordability, the Britannia, I feel like is a really good balance. In my comparison, it was the least expensive 40% of the time out of these coins, which I think makes it a solid choice for stackers looking to save on premiums. However, despite this, I've found that Britannias are slightly more prone to milk spotting compared to maple leaves or eagles. But I think the combination of the affordability and the design makes it a great option. It's just if you really hate milk spots, might be better to go with the maples, or if you want, or the eagles, really. So number four, the Australian Perth Mint Kookaburra. I love kookaburras, and I think the annually changing design keeps it very fresh and collectible. I think there's a lot of stackers, I guess, that don't get into kind of the semi-numismatic stuff, which is kind of one reason that I put this on the list. So it offers you some exposure to the semi-numismatic stuff when you get into it. So the price will often remain competitive, and certain years can definitely be winners, where you can sell in private party sales for quite a bit more. Now, surprisingly, the kookaburras were actually less expensive than silver eagles in most cases. So they allow you to combine the benefits of bullion with some exposure to the kind of numismatic market. So they're just beautiful coins too. They're unique. Every year it changes. I think the kookaburras are great. Number five, the Austrian Philharmonic. I think it has an excellent design. It's nice that there's no people on the coin. That makes it very interesting. In my price comparisons, it was also the least expensive option 60% out of the time out of these five coins. So I think that makes it a great choice for anybody who's kind of focusing on minimizing premiums while still getting sovereign bullion coins. Now, while it is a great coin, I have personally noticed that it has a higher tendency for milk spotting, um, even more so than the Britannias. Although I have also heard from other people that said, oh, I have a bunch of Philharmonics and none of them have milk spotted. So maybe I just have got unlucky with the milk spotting. That all being said, I think its affordability and its a strong demand makes it a great coin. So just going to go over this one more time again. So my top five, in no particular order: the Canadian Silver Maple, the American Silver Eagle, the British Silver Britannia, the Australian Silver Kookaburra, and the Austrian Silver Philharmonic. Now, before we wrap up, I do want to give a nod to a few honorable mentions: the Silver Krugerrand, the Australian Silver Kangaroo, and the Armenian Noah's Ark. I conducted a poll on X, formerly Twitter, and it seemed, and with a good sample size, and these coins are also very highly regarded by a bunch of stackers. So I think that these are all pretty good ones as well, and they will be, in a similar price point as, depending on the coin, similar price point between, Maple Leaves and Britannias in that area, depending on the coin and the dealer. But I think these are all good options as well. So with those honorable mentions out of the way, I believe all of these coins have their merits. Really, why I'm making this video, I know maybe the title is a little bit of clickbait, but anyway, I think diversifying your stack is always a smart move, whether you're trying to prioritize and give, an edge to your stack, whether it comes to liquidity, affordability, just aesthetics, stuff that can, unique stuff that can help you in private sales. So I think it's just good to, as the new year rolls around, to take a look at some popular bullion coins and just think about, hey, what should I stack next coming up? And, kind of making this video has kind of made me really want to get some more Philharmonics. So hopefully you guys got something out of it. Hopefully this video gave you some insights or at least some food for thought as you plan your silver stacking strategy for the upcoming year for 2025. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share your own silver, like your favorite silver bullion coins in the comments below. I'm actually very curious to hear what you guys have to say. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for watching and happy stacking. Love you. Bye.